Everybody, Coach E here, back again, showing you today how to set up the barbell for speed squats or squats with accommodated resistance. Typically, with this type of movement and what the band you use be a little bit different than the one we're used today. But for demonstration purposes, and I'm kind of tired of lifting bands all day, we'll use the mini band. But if you want to know specifically, every band has a specific reason. So the green, the Monster Mini, you would probably use for some of your, not necessarily your weaker, but your not so skilled athletes. And then the orange, thicker orange, this is considered a light band, and as well as your gray band, which is considered your average band. But not important right now. You'll learn that when you're with me in group sessions. But for today, I'm going to show you how to set up the bands in the event that I'm not here with you. So how this is going to look. You're going to take your band and you're going to set your pegs up. So bench was set up at 6 just for the one peg. So for squat, we're going to set up at peg 7, 2 in between, and then right here at number 10, you're going to plug in a 10. So basically 7, 2 holes in between, and then boom, right there is where your last peg is going to go. Okay. Now the reason why you're probably wondering why is that when I actually squat the barbell, I want the load of the band to be directly beside my heel. Notice it's not way back here. A lot of people make the same mistake. They think when they squat, they got to walk way back here. It's just a simple 1, 2, get set and go to work. Okay, you got a lot of weight in your back plus band tension. We want to think smart. Okay, so just something to think about. All you're going to do is you're going to take your band like so, and whichever side, okay, is closest to the J hooks or to the mid post. This is the side that's going to go in the sleeve. So it's going to loop through this side. So if you're on the opposite side, it's still going to look the same way. Okay. And the reason being, if I use this other way or this other route, or we take this side through here, it's going to be pulling back on the bar. So when you stand up, it's going to slingshot you backwards. Just doing it right there, I can feel it pulling me back. So to be safe, we just set the bands where the side is close to the J hooks. Go straight through there like so. And you're going to want to put your foot down to keep it from slipping off because it may slide. Keep yourself on the face. I'm going to take this band, bring it up over onto the sleeve, just like so. And you're ready to put your weight on. You're ready to start rock and roll with your speed squats or your squats with accommodating resistance. It's just that simple, okay? Again, a few things to notice. Taller individuals are going to probably have a little more band tension because of their height. So that's something to take into account in some cases, but we don't have that many people who are like 6 foot plus. Well, I say 6'11" or 6'7" and above. But with that case, you just want to make sure when you squat down, just like we talked about with the bench earlier, when you go down, we don't want to have any loose tension. So in the event that if you squat down and you lose band tension in the bottom, 2 options. You can either A, choke down here on the band. Okay, if it's too tight, you can take some off by choking it down. So choke up or choke down, or you can extend this peg back one more. So instead of being in 10, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, you can put it in 11 or 12 to really get it taut. Okay, we haven't had that problem to this point, but if that's something that you want to explore, you definitely can. But again, this is just a light band. So again, your Monster Mini is going to probably use you on your lower level athlete in terms of strength capability or strength level. And then of course you have your light and you have your average, which is the gray. So typically we'll use the oranges, or if you say, I say use your light band, we're talking about the thicker width orange one or the Monster Mini. Okay. Not too many people right now are using grays. It's possible you can get to that point. But for right now, if I tell you to do speed squats and set your bands up, this is the setup overall. And then again, you will probably use either the thick orange or the green, the thicker green one. Okay. But there you go. That's how you set up your bands for speed squats.